Next up, at UFC 319, we have Edson Barboza taking on Drakkar Klose, and some of the most dramatic line movement we've had on this card. Edson Barboza opened up as a small underdog, and now he's like right smack in the middle of the road favorite. Edson Barboza, 24-12 in his career. He's 2-3 in his last 5. He's coming back after more than a year away, and he's taking on Drakkar Klose, 15-3 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5. He's coming off that finished loss to Joel Alvarez. I had a hard time picking this fight because it's pretty even kind of matchup. Edson Barboza, I think skill for skill is the better fighter, right? He's a great striker. He's got phenomenal jiu-jitsu. He's got incredible footwork. He's fast. He's twitchy, insanely technical. He doesn't initiate a lot of takedowns, but his jiu-jitsu is very good. He's got sneaky submissions. He is coming off that loss about a little more than a year ago to Lerone Murphy in that main event, where the just timing and the takedowns were a bit too much, taking on Drakkar Klose. Drakkar Klose is a guy that has evolved from a wrestler to a striker. He started as a wrestler. He was a state champion wrestler. He worked his way into the UFC, used the wrestling. Then he started to really pour on the striking. And now he doesn't really wrestle as much. He's got solid boxing, he's got good power, overall well-rounded guy. He can go the distance, or he could potentially find a finish. He's coming off that finish loss, though, to Joel Alvarez, where he had a takedown, but he just could not hang in the striking. And the first thing people are going to do here is point out that Edson is old. And he is old. But so is Drakkar. Drakkar Klose is 37. And Drakkar Klose has had a litany of injuries over the last couple of years. So I don't think age is going to be a factor, but pace might be. When you get to be 38, 39 years old, and you're Edson's size, cutting that amount of weight, carrying that muscle mass, to be able to be high pace, high energy for a full 15 minutes is not easy. And that's why this breakdown is so hard, because I think Edson's the better fighter. I think he's literally the better striker. I think he's the better grappler. The wrestling, probably the Drakkar edge, the danger on the Edson side. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Edson Barboza, but I don't think I can possibly draw a line in the sand and place a bet here. I think it is just razor thin. What do you think, Jake?
I'm kind of all over Edson Barboza in this fight. Drakkar Klose is just he just like a weeble wobble in there at this point. He's getting wobbled, he's getting hurt in fights, and he's definitely got power to throw back. And Edson, he got dropped by Bryce Mitchell. The way that Drakkar fights, the way that Drakkar Klose fights, the way he strikes, and the way that Edson fights, fight does not go the distance. I think it's plus 110. I think there's going to be a finish in this fight. Either Drakkar's going to land something and hurt Edson, or Edson's going to fuck this dude up. And I fully expect Edson to land something that's going to hurt Drakkar. I mean, that last fight against Joel Alvarez, I know it ended with the knee and against the fence, but before that, Joel was just like a little baby jab, and Drakkar was doing the chicken dance. I just can't trust his chin. I assume he's going to come in and try to wrestle, but Edson's got pretty good takedown defense, especially at, maybe it's a little bit different now that he's back at 155. It was a little bit easier maybe at 145, or maybe he was more drained. He's going to be a little more stronger now. But the speed of Edson is going to surprise Klose, and the way Klose is getting his chin touched, I just can't trust. I think there's a finish, and I think it's going to be Edson knocking this guy out.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to going on that side. I do worry about the weight cut, and obviously you mentioned he's at 155 here. He carries a lot of muscle, and he's big, even for 55. This guy's almost 6 feet tall, and look how jacked he is.
He's been making 145, no problem.
I get it, but they get older. It gets a little harder. Look what happened to
155. He's good to go.
I mean, he should be. I picked him. I get a little worried. But Jacob and I both on the Edson Barboza side, $8,300 in DraftKings Fantasy. And if he does showcase here, that's going to be some of the best value you're going to get on this card. And this is a weird card, though. Jacob, this might be the first card all year where we don't have a -4, -5, -600 favorite. I think the biggest favorite on this card is like -330, and it's Chase Hooper. Literally. This is the only card this entire year without a -4, -5, -600 favorite. And boy, is it dicey. But we found some spots. We've already got bets on the board. There's a whole lot more coming. And if you don't want to just copy-paste bets, you want to see what the artificial intelligence has to say. If you want to use any of the tools like the Fight Simulator, the Prop Hunter, the Data Analyzer, all of those tools are in one single package. It's $10. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top. It's an entire month's worth of access. No upsell, no cross-sell, no bullshit. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top. We have a $4.99 super chat from Sam Davis, 1304. I just made a bag thanks to Bet Sam. I'll miss you this weekend, Jacob, but I'll catch you on the next stream. Well, thank you, Sam. I don't know if you're talking about made a bag from UFC Vegas 109 or if BetSam gave you some Contender Series stuff, but we appreciate you.
Dana just fucking ripping these dudes.
What is he? He's just saying they suck.
Hold on. He said, De Silva, I don't know if you have watched this show or not. The guy landed 5 strikes and 1.